So, basically, November 1998, my oldest son played in the Players Championship at Hartsville Country Club, and he was 10 years old. And so we came back from Hartsville, and I said, "Hey, Thornblade can recreate the experience that we just had in Hartsville because it was awesome. The community, the club, the members, everybody kind of fell in love with the tournament." And we came back, and I talked to Jamie McCullough, who was our head golf professional at the time here at Thornblade. Talked to Ryan Henley, and we got together and came up with the idea that yes, Thornblade could put together a first-class, high-profile junior golf tournament to keep our great junior golfers in the state of South Carolina instead of having to travel and seek out the AJGA tournaments at the time. So that's kind of how it got started from our experience in Hartsville. We never really thought it was going to get this big, or I didn't have the expectation. It wasn't my idea to get big, but I guess I should have known after the first year when we had an open qualifier for the tournament that we had about 300 applicants to come qualify, and then the next year we had to have 2 qualifying spots. So I guess I should have known then that it was going to be something different. It was going to be something special because junior golf in the state of South Carolina was on its upswing, and Thornblade Club was just a phenomenal place to play. So the demand was out there. I just underestimated it. So here we are 25 years later. Still have issues with allowing everybody to play in the field because we get so many applications. Yeah, just a few fun facts about some of the past participants and the past champions of the Blade. I think ideally, having a tournament like the Blade at Thornblade, you would want your Thornblade members to win both the girls division and the boys division over the years. But strange but true, we've only had 2 Thornblade members win the Blade Junior Golf Classic, and that was Haley Stevens, who won in 2008, and then Crawford Reeves, my son, he won twice. So those were the only 2 Thornblade members. And if you sit back and think about, wow, Bill Haas played here in it, Jay Jr. played in it, Brent Delahousse played in it, were Thornblade members, but we haven't had the Thornblade membership win. What we have had, though, is a lot of participants that have gone on. They didn't win the Blade, but they've been successful. Ben Martin, multiple winner on the PGA Tour. Wesley Bryan, PGA Tour winner. Kevin Kisner, PGA Tour winner. Dustin Johnson, everybody knows Dustin's story, but Dustin was a former Blade alum. Bill Haas, we know what Bill's done over the years. Let's turn it to the women's side of things. One of our own board members, Brandy Jackson, was runner-up in the first Blade, and now she's here working to continue the Blade tradition. Chrissy McPherson was an LPGA successful player. Austin Ernst, multiple LPGA Tour winner. So those are some of the winners, but as I said, not everybody's life has been professional golf. There's been more winners than that from the participants that have played in it along the years. Now we've got board members that have played in the Blade coming back. That's kind of some fun facts there along the way. I think the most rewarding things probably are seeing the excitement in the kids' faces when they get to play, when they finish playing, the thank yous, just the opportunities that they are appreciating. The parents expressing their gratitude not only to the board of the Blade but to Thornblade Club for allowing us to come and play such a great golf course and be at a great facility like Thornblade. If you want to dig a little deeper into it, outside of seeing the kids progress both professionally on the golf course and professionally in their other career lives that they're living today, might be maybe we had a small impact in their life as we had special speakers over the years come that might have shared some faith-based messages that might have planted a seed that, hey, there's more to life than just golf. There's more to life than just a job. There's eternal life that needs to be discovered. And through the likes of David Cook and Cleve McCleary, Paul Coleman, Stan Utley's of the world, sharing their faith, the Wally Armstrongs who just did the Mulligan movie, sharing their stories in a way that creates both golf and faith, probably rings out to me as some of the special points. And then I can't leave out the charities that we've been able to impact over the 25 years. To the players, I just say, enjoy the moment that you have. Yes, you want to win, you want to compete, but from what I've seen with my kids playing golf, enjoy the time that you have here. Meet new friends. Take time to find out about the people. That's what I would say, because if you start at age 10, 8 years later, you want to know something about the players that you've been playing with other than just they play good. To the parents, I'd probably say enjoy as well. Don't put the pressure on the kids, because I was bad about doing that personally. But the pressure, don't put it on them. They'll blossom, they'll mature into the golfers or the individual or to the person that they choose to be at the right time. And not all junior golfers mature and excel at the same time. So be patient, enjoy, say thank you. Kids, thank the parents. Parents, thank the kids, because it is a family experience. And not only that, but also thank any tournament that you get to play in, the volunteers, the clubs. So that's my advice. Just enjoy it. So from a charity aspect, we really didn't start out to be a charity golf tournament. We just wanted to be a junior golf tournament that provided exposure so our kids could get maybe golf scholarships. But in 2004, we said, hey, maybe there's a little more that we can do, and the charity aspect came a part of it. And I sat down with Jay Haas here in the men's grill at Thornblade, and I asked Jay, would he and Jan want to be a part of the Blade going forward? And if so, what would that look like? And I told him my idea about reaching out to charities, and especially children's charities. And he told me that one of the best pro-ams that he played in was Harold Irwin's pro-am in St. Louis. It was for the St. Louis Children's Hospital, I believe. And those donations from there helped that children's hospital. So I said, well, what about if we help the children's hospital here in Greenville? And at that point in time, it was children's cancer research or pediatric cancer research. And Jay and I decided, yeah, that'd be a great place to start. So that was where we started with the charity aspect, and we worked with Greenville Children's Hospital and the Pediatric Cancer Research Center for about 7 years, and donated probably close to $750,000 to that organization over the years. And we couldn't have done that without Jay and Jan, because Jay was pretty much at his prime on the Champions Tour and had won a Charles Schwab Cup along the way, and thought enough of the Blade and what we were doing from a charity standpoint to support it big time. From that point in time, we've been able to impact other charities here locally, whether it was the Frazee Center, which provided mentorship to underserved youth in the city of Greenville, or whether it was the First Tee of the Upstate, whether it's been more recently with the establishment of the Dick and Lucille Henley Scholarship Foundation to give back to a family that was instrumental in starting the Blade Junior Golf Classic, Ryan, but also had a great golf history here at Thornblade with Lucas Glover, and Dick and Lucille were great volunteers of the Blade over the years. So those are just a few of the charity aspects of it that have really hopefully made an impact over time with these local charities, and we'll do going forward. So as we look forward to the 25th anniversary of the Blade, which will be July 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, let me just give you a little bit of the schedule of events. So Sunday night, July 16th, will be our celebration activity here at Thornblade. We'll have Jay Haas and Charlie Reimer, so we're going to do a night with Jay and Charlie here, which should be a lot of fun. And then Monday the 17th is our Blade Junior Am, which we still have some opportunity for teams that want to play in it. 3 sponsors get to play with one of the best junior golfers in the state on Monday, and then the kids will tee off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But this all couldn't be made possible without, one, the support of the Thornblade Club, the Thornblade membership, which has embraced this tournament for 25 years now. But there's been some sponsors that have been huge in the success of the tournament, and I just want to name a few of those. Kim Kaufman, Thornblade member, his company, Freeland and Kaufman, AR Funding and Brian Holden, Titleist, Pepsi, Chick-fil-A on Pelham Road here, the Bradshaw family, Jack Steenhausen, who has played in all 24, now will be 25 junior AMs, John Wheeler and Restoration Services of the Carolinas, Steve Berry, MCA Architecture. Southern First Bank's been a big sponsor of this, not only from donations, but letting me spend my time here, so props to my employer here. Again, Thornblade Club, Thornblade membership, thank you for 25 years of participation and of commitment to the Blade. We couldn't do it without you, so thanks again.